It Lives Inside is a supernatural horror film. I was excited to watch this one, but my friend saw it. She said it sucked, so I didn't watch it in theaters. This one is about Samidha, or Sam. She has abandoned her sort of Indian heritage, and she doesn't like to speak her language anymore, or speak to her friend Tamira. Tamira was her best friend. But Tamira ends up being weird, and she finds this jar with like a dark cloud in it and starts telling her there's like a spirit inside, and Sam doesn't believe her and smacks it out of her hand and releases the Pishash. It's a sort of demon-like entity that kidnaps people, I guess, or it also, like, savages them. So Sam is now haunted, and people that she knows start being attacked by the creature, and she's going to have to talk to her family to find out how to stop the creature. So this movie was touted as being this amazing, original voice, because the writer-director is Indian and wanted to, bring some Indian folklore into the horror story. But honestly, the movie just doesn't really work. There's just not a lot of like cohesion, because Sam, she doesn't want to, attend Indian family events or speak the language. Just wants to, sort of assimilate into the American life. But that doesn't really have anything to do with the whole being haunted thing. And the creature is a little bit scary. There's a cool design at the end, but overall it doesn't really mesh together well. The two sides of the coin don't really mesh well at all, and needed a stronger script. They have your... It ends on a really typical note too. There's nothing new here that we're seeing. If you were to place the race of everyone and made them all white and called this the Boogeyman, it'd be the same movie. It wouldn't be like the Boogeyman. I'm talking about... It doesn't really have a uniqueness to it just because they're Indian. It just feels like a generic monster movie, and they happen to be Indian, instead of, they use a specific way to stop it or whatever, or, the B plot manages to sort of fit in nicely with the A plot. So overall, It Lives Inside as a cool monster. The acting's okay, but the story's really generic. Everything's really bland. Didn't like this one. I gave it a 3 out of 10.